What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What up, guys? What up? I want to tell y'all something. I just filed the civil rights on the Supreme Court and on the White House in 2018 and 17. I went to my Social Security website, and it's for YouTube. And when I went to my Social Security website, they asked me if you look on there at the government and the Justice Department, the FBI looks on those things. They're going to say, if you want to get back up on your Social Security, come back up there. And it said in the letter. Why? It said on the website and it said it in the letter. Why would I want to come back up there and you treat me bad and you neglecting and abusing me? And we have to talk about this subject behind government workers and Social Security behavior. And if we can't talk about it, a person got to feel comfortable to come to you. I'm glad I kept trying. I'm glad I kept talking to people until I talked to somebody in Washington. And I think that's the most greatest thing when you dealing with certain individuals at that local office and you dealing with mistreatment. And that's the call center of where it is how we treat being treated, to understand it. And the goals that we doing to do it, to understand it the most. And that's the main thing with that situation, to understand it. So can we understand it more when rules are being violated and things? So I went to the Supreme Court in Washington, so we can take to the Supreme Court also in Texas and Washington, however you want to play this, because nobody wants to get mistreated. And the Justice Department not filed the civil rights on them. So we waiting, and we're going to have a little more of a delay. And we waiting, and we just keep doing what we doing. So when we dealing with that stuff, let's talk about fair treatment. Let's talk about, we are making some changes here where what we're going to do, since the American business don't want to act right and they don't want to participate in disability, we are going to penalize them. And half of that money is going to go to disability and Social Security workers. We are going to get extra Social Security, extra RS workers to every year look at the percentage of each disability in each business and where the participation is not happening. And that's what we need to understand. If you feel uncomfortable, this is where we're going to talk to. This is going to interact. This is where when Dylan McMillan is sitting with your, when all Ticket to Work program is do is fill out application. We the one that got to go in the job interview. We the one that got to put up with the things that the behavior of everyone. So the difference between those things, and they working on other people, other things. In 2018, and I was going through a racial thing at Walmart, and the guy said, "Hubert, give me a chance." He had other clients. This factory that I was working with in Irving, he just got some of the people on, so I'm rushing him behind Social Security behavior. And you rushing people when people are having time. Our government is not want to listen. He hung up. And he lied to me twice. Dishonesty, lied twice. So I want Joe Biden to understand where this coming from. When a guy at the Carrollton went up there, went up to my wall, he said, "Hubert, I believe in you. Let me go up there. Let me go see what's going on." And they said I couldn't do it. I don't believe in them. So the thing is this, and we communicating and talking about this, and he told me to don't go back. Don't go back at all. He told me don't go back. I didn't go back. They had the balls to call my mom. Let's talk about that. Because me and Walmart, they had the balls to call my mama after Ticket to Work program told me not to go back and giving them a chance to go back. And they pulled me in the office and they mistreat me. But that should not stop our business because we keep, and Walmart, this should not stop our business if God said let's be a part of change together and do this together. I'm just trying to get their understanding of these things. And they put me in the office talking trash and saying all kinds of things after the Ticket to Work program. It's them not giving us a chance. It's them hanging up in our face and what we are dealing with, what I have to deal with. And I'm going to fight like hell for what I believe in and things I believe in. Ask the guy, ask him. Actually, look at the calls. I'm not lying to the FBI about this. If they do, I'm not lying about this. I'm giving you truth and honesty. And the guy hung up on me. I said, hold up, you're not going to get Ticket to Work program a chance? You're not going to give them a chance to try to get me in a basic job? And it was part-time, and you can't even give them a chance? And that's the thing we have to deal with when people are not listening to us. That's what we have to deal with. We're going to talk in a little bit because this got to be discussed. This got to be discussed as we talking about this matter. This got to be discussed. And right now, Sabina, mom and dad, is a lot to think about, a lot of things. And God and Jesus to keep things going. Even though we're not together, but thank her for so much, and God and Jesus for coming to me in the spirit. I want to thank them. I know we had our differences when I was a kid, but I want to thank you. You told me what I need to hear, but it's up to Sabina. You told me what I need to hear. So, when this was going on in 2019, me and Sabina, mom had an argument and said it wasn't time yet. And I got to give it time. She wasn't denying me, rejecting me. Her mom and dad said it wasn't time yet. So understand these goals and these situations. And Mirza did what he did. And Mirza's mama said the same thing, that they had a problem with Social Security. We're not going to take neglect and abuse anymore. But business got to get it together in America. The mindset, the treatment, the behavior. I would interview, if you go to the guy at Kroger's, and I told you, the guy at Kroger's when I was working at Walmart, the manager at Kroger I turned him down at a job. You know why I turned him down? I was going to work in a deli. And this is a true story. He coming and intimidate me. So you know what I did? Hey, Governor Abbott, you want to play this game? Let's play it. So I give you the Krogers, and I want justice from Krogers. And we going to play this game how you want to play it with your community. I didn't get that job because, he saw my handwriting and it changed his mind. And he acted some type of way. But he come in 2996, the Mexican, one of the guys, the white guys, he come in there and he coming there intimidating, and he see me doing something. So when a man don't give you a position and he acts up at a racist way and Walmart give you something, what that matters? What that mean? Let's talk about it. Who was coming in that Walmart Donald Trump, who was coming in there. The guy had got the Krogers, and he intimidated looking at me to see his behavior. Oh, you see me in the deli when you didn't want to give me the position, right? That's why I told Doug Miller, you have a change. I gave you the Krogers. You have a change to make. When are you going to decide that this will teach Kroger something? This will teach other people the love that we are about to do. And what we are about to do is great. And what we are about to do is great. When they saw me in the deli, a Kroger's manager, he know who he is over there on March Lane. And I gave the Justice Department the store location, and he come in there. So when we are dealing with issues, how can we understand it? Right? One thing I told my little nephew, he said, it's not about a dollar, but it's about the respect and the behavior of others. I have already won the battle. This right here, we ain't going to allow this right here. We ain't going to allow it right here. That is not going to happen. That's not going to happen, partner. It's not going to happen. The concept of it, of those things. Life is on your own. Yeah, we ain't going to worry about it. This is about behavior. And I will fight like hell for racism that's going on in the Bennett Kroger's. Texas, you wanted the war and God give it to you. You wanted the war and God give it to you. You wanted the war, Texas business and communities. Let's talk about what happened at DFW. You got the camera when racism and jealousy was going on. Get the cameras, Governor Abbott. You wanted the war, let's give it to him in smart cards. You wanted the war, let's start it. You wanted the war with God, let's start it. Let's do this. A people mindset can change. Let's do this if you want this. It depends on God say never let your guard down because the enemy might change. We got to be on the same page here. And I want Walmart to know, is we on the same page? When you say get what we want, be honest. Let's do this thing. And we're going to have to talk about that right there because I ain't about to stay for it. I ain't about to do for it when this is bigger than you. It's not about the money. And a little nephew need to understand, not about the money, homie. This is about not letting the white and black treat you some type of way. This is what this is about. Not letting the white and black treat you some type of way. That's what that's about.